Ghost students are sophisticated thieves who are stealing money from the federal government. But these loan scammers are also hurting area colleges and could be stealing your identity. Ghost students. They're scammers who are stealing identities, enrolling in schools, signing up for federal loans, and then disappearing as soon as they get the money. U.S. Department of Education Assistant Inspector General for Investigation Jason Williams says you can be a victim and not even know it.
These loans are not being repaid. They're being assigned to people. They don't even know they have a debt with the U.S. Department of Education. Or you get some letter from the department or the servicer or the Internal Revenue Service that says you owe the Department of Education money for something you don't even know about.
Williams says community colleges that accept almost all applicants through their open enrollment are most vulnerable. Some colleges say that more than a third of their applicants in recent years have been fake.
We see in some of these fraud schemes where people are enrolled at 2 or 3 different schools at the same time receiving aid at all of them.
Then we panicked.
58-year-old Murat, mayor of suburban D.C., and his teenage son discovered they were victims. They were applying for college financial aid, but someone had beat them to it, stealing their identities and signing both up for classes at community colleges across the country.
We noticed that there were a lot of activity. There are a lot of applications, loan applications.
How would I know if I'm a ghost student, if someone used me and my name to be a ghost student?
Yeah, I mean, there are many ways that people learn that they're a victim of identity theft. Sometimes they might check their credit report and notice an account that they don't recognize. So you can get a free credit report from annualcreditreport.com. If you don't recognize an account, that may be a sign that you are a victim of identity theft.
Whether you're a student or a senior, Jason Adler, the director of the Federal Trade Commission's Midwest region in Chicago, says the best way to protect yourself is to freeze your credit online for free with the 3 credit bureaus. However, if you're a minor, you may have to call the credit bureaus, and if you're 16 or under, call with a parent and ask them to create a credit file.
The way it works for minors is the credit bureau will create a credit file for the first time for that minor and put the freeze in place.
Eva Velasquez from the Identity Theft Resource Center says while freezing credit can help stop loans from being distributed, lenders and colleges also need to improve the verification process.
Facts. They want to create access and make it easy for students to enroll. And I understand that, and that is an important piece of it. But you also want a little bit of friction because you want to make sure that person is who they say they are.
And I would say this, they're trying to make it easy for people to apply for loans. And I would say that this is student loans, you cannot bankrupt them. You cannot file for bankruptcy, Chapter 11, Chapter 13, whatever you file for, you cannot bankrupt student loans. And then they make it so easy to get them. So that's the flaw already. I know it makes it of ease to get these loans, but the problem is that they also put you in a hole in this debt. You could be a child, make a decision on a career you want, and you're taking out debt loan that you could never get rid of. You can't bankrupt it, none of that. It's just debt you're going to forever have. So watch yourself, but it's even worse that there's a ghost student that's literally applying for you to go to school, and they're taking the money personally. And they said 1/3 of people are that are enrolling in community colleges are ghost students. That's crazy. You know how much fraud is going on? You know what I'm saying? You know how much fraud going on when there's ghost students? A third, that's 33% of all applicants are ghost students, are fake people. That means those many students are getting fraud accounts into their credit score, messing up their credit score. Yes, it's up to the schools, the community colleges, FAFSA, financial aid, MOHIA to stop this immediately, because I'm about to go check my shit, make sure nobody ever got me up on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been to college in years. So I want to make sure nobody's not using my social or something to apply for a student loan, because what do they do once they did it? You know what I'm saying? It's on my credit. You sent the money out. It went to a ghost account. It's kind of smart. It's like the finessers, they be finessing, bro, and they good. Like, you got to watch it at all aspects.
The government says scammers often use artificial intelligence to expand their reach and circumvent fraud detection controls.
These bad actors take core identity credentials that can actually belong to someone, like, social security number, a driver's license number,
Right.
name, date of birth, that type of information. And then they mix it with fake information, like maybe a bank account where they want the funds to be deposited.
The Identity Theft Resource Center
It's
and the
crazy.
FTC can help you fight identity theft for free. We have links in our free news app and website. According to the Department of Education's Inspector General, the federal government has lost more than $350 million to ghost student scams, with more than 200 active investigations nationwide. Ghost.
Man, that sound nuts. And that's why the feds be so suspicious of giving money to the states. And it's a Fed problem too, though. And the state problem as well. Y'all need to come up with some triple verification to verify that these people ain't finessing people. Because these are vulnerable kids that just want to go to school or don't even think to go to school. They might take a year off. Then they look back and they got a $20,000 loan taken out in their name. And then the money's been distributed in a random person's account. And then that loan is bro. They smart, G. They smart. That's what's making me. Hey, everybody make sure y'all, if y'all in here, make sure y'all go check y'all score, because this is wicked. It's actually kind of like sinister, bro. Because this can be people from other countries doing it, which means I'm really thinking that if they can do that, does that mean that they have access to your social security number? You know what I mean? Because if they can file for FAFSA and they running your credit, they have to have access to your social security number. That's why you be safe with who you give your social to. And then, they sell your information to people. People use it for scheming. And then they making $20,000 per person. And then a third of all community colleges are being schemed. That's crazy. The numbers it's just wicked, bro. So if you got kids, make sure you double check that your kids, if they want to take a year off or something, it's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? More than 1/3 are fake. That's nuts. How is more than 1/3 fake? That's a bunch of finessing. And if we knew these numbers even a year ago, we should have immediately put something in order immediately to stop this, because these are new young Americans that are joining the workforce, and if they realize that their names have been schemed on and say they can't get that removed, they're gonna fuck up their credit. They can't get a first apartment. They can't buy a car with a good rate. They can't get a house, all because they've been finessed when they were younger, because the system allows it to be done so easily. So that means more than a third has messed up their credit, or they got to start paying on a loan that they don't possess the money for or didn't go to school for. So in that aspect, it's up to the responsibility of the government to stop this and allow it to be a triple verification. It's like if you sign into your IRS account. I don't think everybody can get into your IRS. They got it kind of like down packed. It's like ID.org or something. You got to triple verify it before anybody can just get access to your shit. And that's what needs to happen in this aspect. This is sad for all the kids that's out there that just want to do better in their life or just want to take a break. You might be screwed financially for the rest of your damn near your hood. Most people keep their student loans for like 20 years. That being said, man, make sure y'all keep a close eye on your shit. Go get some Credit Karma, whatever you need to do. Identity theft, identification, something. Just make sure y'all safe, because your kids might be screwed, and then now they can't ever buy a house. They can't ever go rent something. They can't ever get a car with a good rate. They're going to be screwed for life. Make sure y'all keep your credit score on top part. It's your boy, AngeloSavage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. This is a very interesting topic. Lastly, don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. And also, it's your boy, AngeloSavage. So don't forget to subscribe. We out for the day. Let's go. Peace.